Yo, what is up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here, continuing to cook up this NBA action. Y'all know what we do here on the Jam Session. We cook up every single game, every single day. Hey, last week was an absolute money-making weekend for us. We tore the cover off the ball, up over 1,000 units for the week, and we're just trying to keep that momentum rolling forward, man. I appreciate each and every one of you guys watching this video. If you appreciate the content that I do, smash that like button for your guy, man. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. As I always say, if you're rocking with me, rock with me, man. I'm active on Twitter all day. Link for that in the description below. And of course, I got premium plays over at the site, man. Hey, small card, 4 games. But as always, I got a play of the day, man. We're seeing the board really well. We've 4-0-1, last 5 on that play. Trying to go for 5 straight, I guess you could say, if you throw out the push. And we really won on that push, depending on what number you got. The closing line we covered, but I put it in early at 8. Hey, I already talked about that. Hey, premise, we're hot on the play of the day. If you want to scoop that play up, scoop that play up. But in my opinion, if you're going to scoop up the play of the day, you might as well scoop up a 3-day pass, a weekly, a monthly, something like that, man, because we're seeing the board extremely well. It'll pay for itself, and that's what I would say. And hey, for my bigger bettors out there, the guys that have asked me for this next level premium service, I now have it for you guys, man. My all access club, those guys get bonus plays. Those guys get the plays rated. Those guys get to ask me if I don't have an official play, what my thoughts are on those plays. So all access club, man. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not, man. It's for my big bettors out there that have asked for that next level service. If it's for you, man, text this number, 775-636-7674. Text the number Full Court Press, Jay, and we'll get back to you soon. We'll set up a time to talk and figure out if the package is for you. Not for everybody, man. I got premium plays at the site, and of course, I cook up the jam session right here every day. It's for those guys that want a little more access to your guy, man, because we are running really high right now. And I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but I am one of the best in the business. It just is what it is, man. Hey, let's stay hot, man. Let's continue to smash the books. Let's continue to make some money. And without further ado, let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. First game up, man, we got the New York Knicks out on the road facing the Boston Celtics. Celtics home favorites laying damn near double digits, laying 9.5 at the crib. We already seen these two teams play once this season. The Celtics did win that game. It was in New York. The Celtics have been at home. This is going to be their, third straight home game. And they low-key been hooping, if you've been paying attention. Like, I know the box score looked bad, but when you even watching the games, the Celtics are hooping. Blew the doors off of Toronto late in that second half. In their last game, final score 117-94. And then they beat up on Brooklyn the game before that as well, 121-107. I understand why the line is where it's at. This is Boston at home, playing well, and they are head and shoulders the better team. I have said countless amount of times to you guys, I think Boston is currently the best team in the Eastern Conference. If I had to have an NBA Finals play right now, like if I had to tell you guys who wins the Finals right now, I would tell you guys the Celtics. I don't like this spot for the New York Knicks either, man. I don't see it here. They're coming off a pretty significant homestand. They just played, 4 of their last 5 at the crib. They were hooping there. You know, they are on a 3-game win streak. We got to give them credit. Blew the doors off of Los Angeles, blew the doors off of San Antonio, and blew the doors off of Charlotte. But in my opinion, those are 3 bad teams, including the Clippers. Last time we saw them out on the road, they played Milwaukee and lost 110-105. It's a pretty bad loss because Milwaukee is not hooping right now. Let's call a spade a spade. I see Boston running these boys out the gym is what I see here. I'm not going to overcomplicate this one, man. I know it's a bundle of points. I know it kind of looks appetizing with the Knicks, but I think the Celtics pull away late, win this game by like 13, 14 points when it's all said and done. I think the Celtics continue to hoop on their home floor. I'm going to lay the points with them. Here it is. Next game up, man, we got the Washington Wizards out on the road facing the Toronto Raptors. Raptors laying damn near double digits, man, laying 9.5 at the crib. Hey, I'm not laying 9.5 with the Raptors. Short, sweet, simple. I'm not doing it. Are they the better team? Yes. Are they at home where they usually play their best basketball? Yes. Is there going to be stretches in this game where they're probably up by double digits? Yes. Is the line probably right where it should be? Yes. But would I feel comfortable laying 9.5 with the Raptors? No, I just wouldn't. And I've watched a good amount of Raptors games this year. In my opinion, I feel like they're going to be up 12 and win by like 6 when it's said and done. The Raptors are not a double digit lay points type team in my opinion, so I'm not going to do it. I understand, like I said, they do hoop at home. That's where we've seen them play their best basketball. They're okay against the number 5 and 4, but the Wizards are okay against the number as well, 4 and 5. I will say, what makes me nervous about this game, and what's probably going to make me leave it alone in its entirety, is the Raptors like to beat up on finesse teams, and that's what the Wizards are. The Raptors are a physical team. Like, they're up on you, defensive. You know, that's the style of team the Raptors are. And the Wizards, they might not like that. You kind of push them boys a little bit, they might fall down. So, it makes it tough. But if, like I say all the time, man, and this is going to be the case with the Wizards all season long, if their shots are falling, they're going to cover. If they're not, well, they can get ran out the gym. Not my favorite game on the board today, man. I'm going to be honest with you guys. But if I'm playing it, I'm taking the Wizards plus the points in my back pocket. It basically boils down to I'm not laying 9.5 with the Raptors. I'm just not doing it. Are they the better team? Playing the better basketball? Yes. But are they a team worth laying double digits with? Nah, not in my opinion. They're still a losing team. So, can't do it. Give me the Wizards plus the points. Here in this one. Next game up, man, we got your Chicago Bulls out on the road facing the Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee, man, laying 8.5 at the crib. Hey, short, sweet, simple. For one of the few times this season, I'm going to take the Chicago Bulls, and I'm going to hold my nose, man. It's really not a play on Chicago. It's more a fade of Milwaukee, man. We look to continue to fade this team. We've made more money fading the Bucks than any other team. Currently, right now, the Milwaukee Bucks are the worst ATS team in the league. If you've been betting Milwaukee, you've been throwing money down the drain. Reason being is this team can't play defense, and they can't get the stops, to warrant them laying this many points. They're still priced like they were the team from last year that played defense, and they're not. Are they the better team? Yes. Are they going to win this game? Probably. But I'm not laying this many points with them. And, hey, you guys know I hate betting the Chicago Bulls. Like, it's something I just don't do often. But I think getting this many points in my back pocket is the right place to be. It's not the best spot for Chicago. They're coming off, a pretty significant homestand. Just played 4 of their last 5 at the crib. Now they're traveling to Milwaukee, but I think Milwaukee wins this game by 4 points is how I see it. That's just how I see it. So I'm not going to overcomplicate it. I'm going to grab the points with the Chicago Bulls. I'm going to hold my nose, and I'm going to do it. But until Milwaukee shows us that they're not going to be one of the worst defensive teams in the NBA, we're not going to lay points with them. They're priced like they were the team from last year that could get the stops when they need it. Now they're giving up meaningless buckets in the second quarter, in the third quarter, and those meaningless buckets keep bad teams in games. Point being like the 120-118 game against the Detroit Pistons, their last home game. That's a game that we all know the Milwaukee Bucks are head and shoulders better than the Pistons, but they couldn't get the timely stops to warrant laying the amount of points they were laying. And I kind of feel the same here in this one. They're not playing that well right now, man. They got beat on the road by the Pacers, and then they got their doors blown off by the Orlando Magic, 112-97. Chicago, they're playing all right now. They're playing all right. I'm going to grab them plus the points here. I cannot lay this many points with the worst ATS team in the NBA, the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's go, Chicago. Get this done. All right, last and final game of the night. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers out on the road facing the Sacramento Kings. Kings home dogs getting 2.5 points at the crib. I'm going to lay it with Cleveland here. I know the Kings have now won back-to-back games. They beat up on the Portland Trail Blazers. Not beat up on them, but they won that game, and then they turn around and won their last one. But I just think Cleveland is the better team. They're getting healthier. I still don't like the Kings without De'Aaron Fox, man. I think tonight is a night where we see that really come to the forefront. He is game time decision, but he's doubtful, so I highly doubt he's playing tonight. The line is right where it should be, but Cleveland, they're getting healthier with Jared Allen back in the fold, Evan Mobley. I don't usually like betting Cleveland out on the road, but I do believe the number is right where it should be. Cleveland should win this game in my mind by 5 to 6 points is how I see this game shaking out. The Sacramento Kings are going to compete, of course, but I think they fall just short in the end. I think the Twin Towers down low match up quite well with what Sabonis is trying to do. I think that Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell probably have a good, nice game here. And Cleveland, they should get this one done. I would lay the points with them here in our last and final game of the night. And that's going to conclude this episode of my NBA Jam Session. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys watching this video, man. Smash that like button for your guy. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, if you rocking with me, rock with me, man. I got premium plays over at the site. 4-0-1 last 5 on our NBA play of the day. Scoop that play up or hop on something long term. I'm active on Twitter all day long. Link for that in the description as well. Let's stay red hot. Let's keep the momentum rolling forward. Let's make some money tonight, man. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. See y'all guys soon. I'm out of here. Peace.